Off of Bell Street. We're with the owner, Miss Rose Martha. Now, I wanted to ask you, how do we go from, because I know later on we'll be in the back, going from nothing to a bunch of donuts. Now, how are we going to do this?
Well, we start fresh every morning as late as possible so we can keep hot donuts all morning long. And so we start with mixing our dry mix with water and dry yeast.
Dry yeast.
It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple. Now, can we just walk over here? And we're going to take a look at this, because I wanted to ask a few questions about it. Now, because earlier there weren't any, I'm sorry, we got a lot of cords going on here, but earlier there was nothing going in, but the froster was still going. Now, do you guys recycle this, or is it still?
Well, it's like a fountain, actually. It just keeps, yes. And then we just add more glaze. We make our glaze fresh every morning also. So we just add more glaze as it's used. But it's like a fountain. It just goes round and round.
Round and round. Now, I'm not looking at this back here with the red and the chocolate. I believe that's chocolate, isn't it?
It is. It is. Those are the frostings.
Okay. And even further back there is the stuffing for it. What would you call that?
Oh, the fillings?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, the fillings. It's automatic. You just... we have pineapple, raspberry, Bavarian cream, and lemon. And so each hopper has a different filling in it.
Okay. And up there, because do y'all guys keep them fresh? Like, is this a warmer right here, or is this just a display?
No, that's just a display, and these are actually cake donuts. They're made first. They have the texture of a cake as opposed to the yeast donuts that have the texture of bread.
Okay, and I know earlier we were talking and you were throwing a lot of donut terms at me. Can we just go over a couple of them again? One of them was, like, back there with the oven, it was prepping them?
No, it's a proof box.
Proofing them. Now, what is proofing?
Proofing them is letting them rise. A donut has to rise, actually, the mix has to rise 3 times. Once in the board, once in the mixer, once in the board, and then once in the proof box. It's at 100 degrees. That way they don't cook, but they proof, they rise. If you've made homemade bread, you know how you cover it and let it rise to make it.
It's kind of like getting them prepared for the oven.
Making them fluffy.
Making them fluffy.
Yes.
And what's the difference between a donut and what Krispy Kreme has?
Well, they have donuts also, but they use more of the extruder type. They don't do so much hand cutting as we do, and they don't do variety because a machine can't do variety.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Rose. When we come back here in a little bit, we'll be in the back. We'll be actually making the donuts, getting them ready for the Amarillo customers that are ready to go to work this early in the morning. Guys, back to you in the studio.
All right, Jacob, thank you so much. They love those eating assignments.
They do, and we love it because usually they bring something back.
Or they say better.
And it's amazing the lines and how quickly they get them through, but the lines at the donut stops, any good donut company will have the lines every morning. Starting early, people don't mind waiting for a good donut.
I've got 3. I've got cherries, the sprinkled donuts, chocolate or whatever, and coconut.
Cherry's my favorite. That and the one that's just the dough that's dipped and fried. And
oh, yeah.
oh,
So good.
Kirsch is over there drooling.
We got a lot more.